Hello, hello, how we doing? Welcome in. Good evening. Hello, Sonic James. Hello, Paul. I can see a Mike. Razor, welcome in. Good to see you. Mike posting information. Dynamax Entei info from New Zealand. Oh, no glitches. Okay, right. I thought that was going to be a glitch thing. Hannah, welcome in. Corrible, Darkside, Giganto, welcome in. I can also see a Ryla. Hello, how we doing? Chani, welcome. Razor. Oh, and Luffy, hello, welcome in.
Razor 2 Lord has dropped their prime sub on us.
Razor, thank you so much. Hello. I'm sorry, I've washed my hair, which is why I'm slightly late. I needed to wash my hair. Welcome. How are we doing? Thank you so much for the resub there, Razor. That's amazing. And Samuel, good to see you. Blanco, welcome. Hello. Happy Friday. How are we doing? Is everyone all set for the weekend? I don't feel particularly prepped for Pokemon Go, but let's get prepped. Oh no, your nails are purple from No, I know how you feel. Mine turned purple over time. I keep meaning to have mine done because one of them's grown so long. You know when like it starts to like get a gap up at the top and your hair gets stuck in it? That's what mine's like at the minute. They really do need a cut. They're so long. Right, hold on. I need to plug my headset in. It's dying. So nobody is interested in that. Jeez, look at you.
Luparu just resubscribed for 50 months. Lol, just noticed 4 hit 50. Jeez. Good to see you're keeping well.
Lupe, thank you so much. That is insane. Thank you so much. As if a 50-month sub is just craziness. Yeah, new room. Well, not new room, but new. I've decorated it and moved everything around, and my green screen is still just underneath there. You can just about see it sticking out. So I'm hoping to do some VR tomorrow evening. Prawn, welcome in. How are we doing? Right, let me just plug my headset in. Munchin, hello. Abby, Charlie, hello. I think I have a space for this, maybe. Nothing's still quite plugged in the right place. Yeah, it's such a nice colour, isn't it? Like the purple and the green is perfect. Like it's so perfect. And if I sit in the middle, it like perfectly mirrors my hair. Ooh, I haven't got a free plug. Hold on. I haven't thought this through. Give me a sec. Just got a shiny Sneasel from a raid. Oh, nice. Room's looking good. Thank you very much. I know it looks nice though, doesn't it? It looks loads better. It feels so much better to actually walk into the room as well and it not just be in like just a mess in places. And I love the mirror. I love that I can move the mirror. So the mirror's not usually there. The mirror's usually against the wall, but I change it around for when I'm streaming so that you guys can get a different perspective on all my plushies and see other plushies that you can't see from this angle. So if I put the camera up, we have more. we have more. It keeps going. The wall of plushies. And I've messed up my lighting by doing that. Ooh. So you got a 12, 14, 15 shiny Delibird on the way home. Christmas in April. Yeah, it's an interesting one to choose. I mean, I'm not minding it because, you know, Stardust and all that, since there's so many power-up tasks around. But why have I plugged that in? I'm not meaning to plug that in. But yeah, Delibird is a bit of a weird one. Dr. Lucan, hello. But yeah, shiny Sneasel. That's a nice shiny. Right, I'll just move myself closer. I've still not set my chair up. I'm still on one of my dining chairs. Still not quite set it up. Loving the Pokemon, thank you. Right, so my VR is a Index, Valve Index. I was going to say an Oculus Rift there, but no, it's a Valve Index. Hello from Germany, welcome in. Hello, hello. Yes, I'm having a good day, thank you. So, I've been talking about new tech upgrades. For a little bit now, and I will show you one of the things that I was waiting for to arrive. So here is one of them. To go with a new phone. I may have got a iPhone 16 Plus. Yes, I got an iPhone because I needed some tech that you could only get on iOS. So I've bought my first ever iPhone. I'm not quite sure how to use this thing yet. I'm trying. But look at the case. How ridiculously cute is the case? I love it. I know, big upgrade. Well, it wasn't too bad. I think £35 per month on contract, which I didn't think was too bad. To say that my phone that I pay at the minute, I think I've got that £10 a month just for the internet. ID Mobile, yes, I think so. Yes, iPhone's going to be my main phone. Apologies, someone's just asking for this elsewhere. Yeah, it's a nice one. I think it's on ID Mobile. I'm pretty sure it's on ID Mobile. But yeah, some of the software that I needed to stream in a particular way was only available on iOS. So I have upgraded. We are an Apple girly now, and look at the freaking colour of the case. It is so nice. But yeah, I get as far as like unlocking it. I can't get used to the whole swiping to unlock thing because I'm like lazy with mine. I just like flick it slightly. This one you gotta like pull the screen up properly. It's really weird. Why don't I Face ID it? Because it sometimes just doesn't like my face. Oh, and I've somehow turned the light on it. I don't know how I've done this. No idea how I've done this. There. Button. I've pressed it. I'm done. But yeah, it's cute, isn't it? Look at the cases. Crazy cute. Crazy cute. Speedy, I'll be wanting iPhone pointers off you. That would be good. That would be good, because never had anything Apple, ever. The last time that I used something Apple was probably a Mac when I was in college. Literally not got a clue. But yeah, right now I'm just inundated with phones. I've got my Samsung S21 still, obviously, because I've not fully swapped it over. I bought like a new contract. Oh, here we go. Pokéstop nominations coming in. I bought a whole new contract rather than like upgrading or anything like that. It worked better to do that. So I've obviously still got this phone, waiting for that number to swap onto this phone. And then I still got my Pogo phone as well. Can I put the heart glasses on? Yeah, I mean the sunglasses, but they're cute. Low for load. What about Applin? What timing? What do you want about for Applin? Oh, Applin. Honestly, don't. Right, I'm getting emails left, right, and centre from my Pokéstop nominations. Pokéstop nominations. Oh, boo. One not accepted. Now, where was that one? Hold on, I'm going to have to Google that. That's an interesting named place. I can't even remember doing that. No, was that the one that we did yesterday? On Thursday? No. Yeah, Wednesday. Oh no, I did that on my way to Dan's dad's. Okay, not too worried about that one. I can probably appeal it. And another one has been declined. Ouch. As if. Right. 2 declines. Third one. Congratulations.
Emotional damage.
Congratulations, I got that one through. I'm surprised at that one because that one's a little bit more of a generic name on that one. Right, let's see why it got declined. So one of them got declined earlier on because it was apparently a seasonal thing. It wasn't a permanent structure, even though it was a footpath marker that had been there for 20 years. It is not a permanent structure. So it said it could have been a spelling mistake as well in the title, but there is no spelling mistake in the title. So, last 2 that have been declined. Why have they been declined? No, I'll not want an Apple Watch. I've not long had the Fitbit, and the Fitbits, I've got stuff on there, like coded so that it can work with Stream. Oh yeah, what in the hell? Hold on, what is it doing? Let me just move further forwards. Image. More. Mirror image. I don't know what it's doing. I'll just move further forwards. I can't see that option in here at the minute. I can't remember how to change it. It's been a while since I've changed it. There. Found it. Turn it off. Right. Okay. Another one's been declined. Why is that being declined? Submission is not likely permanent or distinct. Not permanent, not distinct. Okay. Anything else? Oh, I swear I already read the other one. Okay, I already read the other one. And then this one is not accepted because... Why? Not accepted. Why? Is it going to tell me why? Can't see why it says. No idea. Not accepted. Doesn't tell me why. No idea. Not a clue. Still doing it. I've not even got it switched on. Hold on. Let me switch everything off. Is that doing it? No. Okay. So, yeah, you can only appeal the once, and you can only do 2 appeals a month as well, unfortunately. Yeah, so it does take a little bit of a while to appeal stuff, because I've got a few now that's not being accepted for absolutely rubbish reasons. Oh, here we go. Right. Pusto Hill Lane Trail. Not accepted. Submission is not likely permanent or distinct. Oh, this is so annoying. This is one of those byway signs that I was talking about. So it's in Nottingham County Council, and Nottingham County Council don't have footpath markers. They don't call them footpath signs. They're just called byways, and then they have them different colour coded for whether it's a restricted byway, a motor byway, a cyclist byway, a walker's byway. And this one is apparently not permanent or distinct, the sign. Yeah, not useful. Okay. That would have triggered the gym, that one. That's annoying. Could I not link the website to the submissions? It took a bit of Googling, to be honest. Yeah, I know it's annoying. I'll maybe add some extra information to the other ones. But to be honest, if people aren't accepting byways when different county councils have different signs for different things, like, I doubt that I could get that approved, since even just footpath markers don't get accepted, and footpath markers are an easy one. Did I sub a couple at Wentworth? Oh, ages ago. Yeah, I subbed one that was the Ambleside or something like that, I think. Anas, welcome into the other chats. Do I have a map? Because you keep getting lost in my eyes. You're funny. Right, let me get my screen up. Let's get Pokemon Go going. And let's sort that storage. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, that was one of them, because everything that I subbed recently either got accepted or declined. There was nothing left behind. But yeah, if people aren't even accepting footpath markers, I've not got a hope in hell of people accepting byway markers, when Nottinghamshire County Council is different from every other council as far as I can see, with like the byway signs and everything like that. Oh no, that one was originally in. You serious? That's so annoying. Yes, my hair is naturally curly. My mum has really curly hair. My mum's got really short curly hair. It's like mildly afro. Mildly afro. Right. Okay. So, Pokemon storage. My storage is pretty disgusting right now. So I'm just going to do a mass transfer of rubbish first of all. And then we'll perhaps do some trades as well. Just got a shiny Pikachu with the white hat from the Horizon event. Ah, nice. Shiny Captain's Hat Pika. Nicely done. Did you have that stuck in your stack? Or did you have an old field research or something? That's pretty cool. So what's the meta for tomorrow? Squirtle, Sobble stuff, right? Hold on. Mike Lucas posted something about this. I've got a big long, like... You know when your hair gets like knotted further up and then you end up with a really long one? Hold on. I'll put that there and I'll pick that up so it doesn't clog my vacuum. I am. That's why the Snorlax is tagged as trade. That's why I've got 1,000,000 tagged as trade. Look at them all. And I've been feeding my gyms as well. So I should have a fair few Applins in some gyms. And I claimed a gym earlier that had just appeared. So G-Max Kingler, Blastoise and Blissey team is great. That's what they predicted though. Right, let's see if I get any candy from this. But I suppose if you didn't have any G-Max, then obviously you could do D-Max of the same. Because obviously not everyone may have Gigantamax Blastoise. So you could always do D-Max one. Oldfield Research, nice one. An egg hatch test, love it. Noticed another gym trigger near that picnic area. Really? Oh wow, okay. Nice. I'm gonna have to go for a walk, aren't I, and get on some gyms. Because this one's a new gym that I'm burying right now. So do you remember that one that Eastwood did on the corner near St. Peter's Church on Tankersley? Well, Pestive subbed a stop just around the corner from there, and it's triggered this gym. So you were probably going to use the G-Max Snorlax maybe with a Squirtle, Venusaur, D-Max. Let's have a look. Oh, gym badge earned. So you get a nice mix of Sobbles and Squirtles. So Dynamax Entei counters. Let's have a look. Yes, evolve them all the way up. And there's also this research as well that will give you some max particles technically for free. If you're going to spend them anyway, then it's worth doing it for. So Dynamax Entei counters. So Dynamax Entei, or Entei generally, is weak to ground, rock, and water types. Tech nomads. Oh no, looks like you're spoofing. What is the point in even playing? What do you mean it looks like I'm spoofing? Am I catching anything? No. Am I in one spot? Yes. Report me. I dare you. Look, that's me looking for me spoofing. My avatar's moving. It is. It's just GPS drifts. It is just the character just being general. Oh, my camera's moving as well now. My camera's just decided it don't want to focus on me. My camera's even zoned out of this conversation. I know, good job you and Eastwood aren't doing your daily incense. I mean, that is probably slightly confusing for some people. Spoofing actually makes the game playable. No, I think going outside and playing Pokemon Go is probably the way to go with the game, to be honest. Did I end up adding that guy from YouTube chat? No, because they've still not sent me a friend request. They've still not figured that one out. Is this even live? No, this is pre-recorded as well. Had a couple of lazy. Well, don't tar us all with the same brush, okay? Exactly, pre-recorded. Wait, found so many parks in your area. Yeah, I know. Freaking Pokemon Go is amazing. I think Pokemon Go is amazing for discovering stuff. How many people have been to somewhere new or... What in the hell was that? Is your GPS still doing that? Have you dropped... It's a recording. Oh, okay. Right. Speaking of spoofing, this is Dan's phone. So this is Dan when we're at his dad's house. The internet was awful. I don't know whether Dan's dropped his phone at some point, but his GPS was all over the place. Let me just show you. He screen recorded it. So this is a screen recording, okay? This is not live, this bit, okay? Chill out. Yep, it was literally dropping in between 3 different things. It was so weird. 101 on how to get banned. Yeah, it was so weird. Like, he just couldn't do anything. He just had to close the game. Wasn't catching anything or anything like that. It was really strange. He's lucky that his Go Plus wasn't trying to catch stuff. It was so strange. But yeah, it was like spoofing in between. Obviously, you can see it was spoofing in between like the middle of nowhere, and then a motorway, and then a side road, and then a different side road, and then another motorway. It was really strange. Yeah, he's never had any trouble. It was only on that one spot near his dad's house. It was really strange. Never known his GPS be weird like that before. Worst you've had is sending me to one well. Freaking like me that time when we were in Liverpool and it just decided to spoof me to Manchester. That was the weirdest thing ever, wasn't it? When we were just sat in that bar and it just yeeted me 30 miles away. Jim Mint, how old are you? Are you doing some trades with us, please? Thank you. Had a few things. Had a thing a few weeks ago where my game moved my character half a mile north. Yeah, that's so strange. Really strange. I know. And then Corrible sent me the gift of it, didn't it? That was so funny. Wait, you're in Liverpool. Even Pokemon doesn't like Liverpool. Yeah, it tried to take us elsewhere, don't it? Right. Crackra, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. So, Jim Mint, you're 34. Snap. Right, let me move my camera back up to where it was. Wednesday, when you were streaming, you were shouting, you out for helping with the best buddy. What's this? Wednesday when I was streaming, I was shouting you out for being for helping me with my best buddy, and it was like Joe Beats has sent you a gift. Oh, okay. Did I save that gift? I don't know whether I did, to be honest. I can't remember. I might have done for a bit, and then I might have forgotten why it was there. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Right, so Dynamax Entei counters. So we've got as far as deciding that it's 1.6 times weak to ground, rock, and water types. What is my internet doing? Why is that not connecting? So, best counters according to pokebattler.net. If we don't know the moveset, the best counters are Gigantamax Blastoise, obviously Dynamax Blastoise, Gigantamax Kingler, Moltres, interesting, Kingler, Dynamax Kingler, Inteleon, and Gigantamax Charizard, according to Pokebattler. But if obviously we change the movesets and everything around, then it changes around what it thinks are the most effective things. But basically, Gigantamax Blastoise seems to be about the best one most of the time. Gigantamax Kingler looks a decent one. There's a bit of Lapras in there as well. Let's have a click around, see if there's anything different. What was the other one that someone said earlier? Kingler, Blastoise, and can't remember the last one. What someone said. Sobble, was it? Not Sobble, the evolution. Blissey. So I'm guessing that Blissey would be the tank then. Technomag. You don't think that's my natural hair colour? Nothing gets past you, does it? Nothing at all. Wait, I was listening to Scooter the other night when I was tidying my room and sorting everything out. I was putting my flat pack furniture together with Scooter. Da 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 da. Jump, 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 ba ba ba, da ba da ba dum. Love it. No, you put Scooter on the other night. Your friend had never. How can you have never heard of Scooter? Like even the Logical song. Had they never heard of Logical song? That was childhood. That was. That isn't my natural hair color. No, I'm afraid it isn't. No, it's not my natural hair color. Right, so Blastoise, Kingler, Blissey then. Blissey being the tank. Okay, but if you didn't have Gigantamaxes, so if we were going to go down the route of not having Gigantamaxes, obviously Kingler without being Gigantamax, you've obviously got Dynamax Kingler, so these are like your cheaper choices. This is your budget stuff if you've not managed to do any Gigantamax. Dynamax Kingler, Dynamax Blastoise, and obviously Blissey is Dynamax as well, so that's pretty decent. I am just telling you what's been said in on Twitter. So on Twitter, people have suggested that Blissey's a decent one. Any tips for encountering the Galarian legendary bird? You've got one Articuno. You've seen a Moltres a few times around 10 a.m. in the morning. Haven't seen any of them for a hot minute. So I've never noticed a correlation between time and getting Galarian birds, apart from if there's an event on. So if there's an event on, I think that it changes the spawn pool an awful lot. Because I'm a firm believer in rare spawn spots. So if you've ever been doing your daily incense... Helix! Thank you for the resub.
Helix33000 just resubscribed for 6 months. Good evening, Lucky Browski. Red heart emoji.
Thank you so much for the resub, Helix. Good to see you in. Welcome, welcome. So if you're looking for Galarian birds, I'm a firm believer in rare spawn spots. They're more or less proven without it being written down. Enough people have seen Galarian birds on certain spots. So if you do your daily incense and you see a Galarian bird, take note of where you've seen that Galarian bird and then revisit that when you next do your daily incense, or backtrack on yourself and then revisit that spot on the same daily incense. You may well get another bird, you may well get another rare spawn. By rare spawn, I mean something that's a second or third evolution, perhaps something that's an event Pokemon as well, because those show up in the rare spawn pool, which is why I'm saying that if you can do your daily incense without there being an event on, then it will make your chances better of getting Galarian birds, in my opinion. So I'll do my daily incense sometimes when there's an event on, and I will just get event spawns and then a few rare spawns in that lot, but then I'll do my daily incense on the same bit for the same amount of time and I will get Galarian birds. So number one, visit places that you've already seen Galarian birds at. Number two, if you want more bang for your buck, do a route while you're doing your daily incense. Because if you're doing a route for the very first time while doing your daily incense, you'll get boosted spawns. You'll get twice as many spawns potentially if you're moving fast enough. So if you're normally doing your daily incense, without a route, then you can only get one spawn every 30 seconds. Whereas if you're doing a route for the first time, while doing your daily incense, you can get one spawn every 15 seconds. And then obviously the route spawns as well. Yeah, the route spawns are decent because obviously you can get all your regionals then. One spawn every 15 seconds. You do have to be moving at a decent pace for that. But there is, there's vehicles, there's bikes and everything like that. So that's the second rule of getting more Galarian birds. And potentially weather boost. So if you've got windy weather boost, oh, fabulous. A freaking lucky Patrat. Lucky me. Lucky Patrat. Oh, good. It's terrible. Right, let's transfer that. Boom, gone. Of all things. And I trading Dan a Snorlax then, I think, didn't I? Watch it have gone hundo. Yeah, so route spawns. Route spawns can be the regional. So if you go into somewhere new, if you go in somewhere that's got a regional that you really, really want, i.e. somewhere that's got Holuchas, although maybe not because we've got them for Go Fest soon. But if you were somewhere that had got a regional, then do a route because route spawns will give you the regional. So I get loads of Shellos on my route spawns, I get loads of Stonjournas on my route spawns, and I get the odd Galarian. No, I get the odd Mr. Mime as well. Never happened, it didn't. So, Rip, you agree with me. You got 2 shiny Galarian Moltres on the exact same spawn point. Yeah. It's not written down that there is rare spawn points, but it is so obvious that there is rare spawn points because I've done my daily incense at the exact same time as Darkside and Eastwood and Dan on some occasions, and time and time again we've hit a Galarian bird on the exact same spot. Like exact same spot. Mitchell, can you ask me something? Go on. What you want? 2,300 kilometers on the same route. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, if you're wanting to get boosted spawns on your routes, then you need to be doing a route for the first time. So you can get one spawn every 15 seconds if you're doing a route for the very first time. And for it to count as being the first time, you need to have started the route, never completed it, never quit out of it, never collected the Zygarde cell from the end of route, and it needs to not be a route that you've made either. So you can pause the route, like I've done here. I've got a route paused, although I don't particularly want to click it because it zooms out and it shows exactly where I live. But you can see there that I've got a route paused. Second rule of doing a route to get more Galarian birds, well, to get more spawns, is you need to start the route first before putting your incense on. Because if you put your incense on first and then start your route, you won't get those boosted spawns. But if you start the route first and then pop your daily incense, you will get boosted spawns. It sounds like a load of crap, but it isn't, I promise you. Gelvin, I'm sorry, I don't want to do a raid, but thank you for the offer. Well, yeah, like if you told me a while ago that routes give boosted spawns and all that malarkey, I'd be like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it does genuinely work. I've done a 15-minute daily incense. Usually in a 15-minute daily incense, you can only get yourself 30 spawns, and I've had 60 spawns on a 15-minute daily incense, so it 100% works without roaring of time either. But you also, I was going to say something and I have no idea what I was going to say. Not a clue. Took me some time took you some time to get convinced that there was such a thing as rare spawn spots. Omega, welcome in. How you doing? Yeah, I wasn't 100% convinced because when I was trying to do routes and do my daily incense, I wasn't necessarily popping them in the right order. So obviously I wasn't getting the boosted spawns. And then it's written in the routes information. So if you go to pokemongolive.com/routes, tells you on there, one of the bonuses down at the bottom is that Pokemon will be more attracted to your incense if you're doing a route for the first time. I was going to double down on you need to start the route first. Now, I was going to say something else and I have no idea what I was going to say. Not a clue what I was going to say. So, 2 out of 3 birds, shiny Moltres. You've not managed to get a shiny Moltres yet? So, Zwebble, one question. Did you ban that Soul guy because he was saying some mean stuff? Who? What Soul guy? When? What's Soul by? I've never banned anyone in YouTube because I've had my settings for moderation really lenient, to be honest, and I've just upped my moderation settings today. So my moderation settings were set so that I couldn't actually ban anyone. I could only time people out. I think my moderation settings are now set so that I can actually ban people. So no, I haven't ever banned anyone. No idea. Why is he butthurt? We need another wild area with the safari balls. I know. That was freaking insane, wasn't it, for Galarian birds? That was insane for Galarian birds. Crazy good. Right, let's carry on with the Dynamax Entei. More safari balls or master balls in general, you think? Chris, don't. Oh, troll face. Just apparently someone that I've banned, although I've never banned anyone. I've only ever done 24-hour timeouts. Yes, mighty Pokemon. They were honestly, they have been the best thing in the game. Like in so long. Mighty Pokemon were amazing, weren't they? I think that they were one of my favourite bits about the wild area. Like it was so good. If it wasn't for the mighty Pokemon, wild area would not have been quite as good. Wild area was good. Wild area was one of the best events that we've ever had, but like they were the icing on the cake. They were so good. I have never known so many people get so many shundos and hundos over one weekend. That was insane. I think I ended up with 4 hundos, but like it was so good because if you hit a shiny, it couldn't run as long as you weren't speed capped, or as long as your internet didn't drop out or anything like that. So we were all catching stuff and we were like, holy crap, this is a hundo. And then this other person's like, oh, I've got the shiny, and we're like, congrats, you got a shundo there. That was, yeah, I think that was the best thing, that you were all catching the same thing, and there was such a massive, like, such a good chance of people getting a shiny on it, and you just saw so many people getting shundos. It was so good to see. Like, it properly brought the community together, and people shouting hundos. It was so good. Yeah, such a good event. Raid bosses were terrible. Costume Snorlax. Everyone loves a costume Snorlax. But yeah, other than that, kind of touch and go. And then obviously the raids. That was the event where the raids didn't go right, isn't it? Where they had to do like a makeup thing, I think. You got a Shundo Poliwrath, congrats. Who here got a Shundo during the wild area? So you think, Wild Area is meant to be coming back this year. That would be amazing. Wild Area was honestly one of the best events. It was so good. So good. Sorry, Lord. Lofi Lord. Quick question. If normal Pokemon games come out for the console, do I play them here too? No, Lofi Lord. Well, I need to kind of get into other Pokemon games. because I have never, ever played any of the other Pokemon games. Not even on, like, Game Boy or anything like that. Never played any other Pokemon games. Keep meaning to buy a Switch or something like that. I've held off buying a Switch because Switch 2 was rumoured, and then obviously Switch 2 is now available to pre-order as of yesterday. I've not hit that pre-order button because I am currently saving for campervan and spending money for LA and everything like that. So I've not hit it on that. I don't quite know whether I'd really need a Switch 2 for what I'm going to be doing with it. I feel like it's a bit overzealous. Because, I don't know, I feel like it was a bit overpumped. Like, they were bringing out stuff that's been out for like 5-10 years and yay, we've put a camera on it. I got a phone for that. Like, yeah. Yeah, that's what I think as well. They were like, oh my god, we've added this. And it's like, well, yeah, we've got that already. That's called like Discord calling. And we've got this. And yeah, that's called like FaceTime or WhatsApp calling. Yeah. And the Switch 2, will the Switch 2 cover more Pokemon games? Will it be exclusive on that? Because one of the reasons why I wanted a Switch was so that I could do like more active games on it. That was one of my main reasons for getting a Switch. Because I've wanted a Switch for... I've kind of looked at getting a Switch for years. Well before fully getting into Pokemon Go and everything like that. Because I saw a few people playing some good, like, active Switch games. And I was like, oh yeah, I should get one. And then I've just always found other stuff to spend my money on. So it's PlayStation prices, but the quality is GameCube. It's really overpriced and the battery is nerfed. Yes, Trollface, Just Dance. That's one of my main games that I'd want to play because I freaking love Just Dance. Like, who doesn't love Just Dance? Just Dance is amazing. What do I think that May's Shadow Raid will be? Ooh, I don't know. I'm trying to think what we've even been through because, like, I don't tend to do that many shadow raids, in all honesty. I'm really bad for doing shadow raids because they take organisation. Yes, I saw that they dropped the May info. Does that include all of the shadow raids all the way through? Hold on. Let me bring it up. Shadow Pokemon, Shadow Regirock. Oh, that's May the 4th to May... yeah, May the 4th, June the 4th. Okay. Okay, so there you go. Regirock. Oh, I didn't know whether it would take up the whole of May. May raids are shocking. Let's have a look. May raids. So we've got Uxie, Mesprit and Azelf, obviously in their respective regions. In the raids, we've got Tapu Fini, Tapu Bulu. It's not bad. It's not bad. I feel like we've had worse. So that's what's in 5-star raids. What's in the other raids then? Does it tell me what's on the other raids? That's raid hours. Mega raids. Mega Houndoom, Mega Gyarados, Mega Altaria. It's very recycled, isn't it? One rumor is the return of Shadow Mew 2. You hope it's true. Maybe the month after for a weekend or so, because I feel like May has more or less already been everything. Well, I don't know, because they sometimes drop extra stuff, don't they? Because they did this with April. They were like, oh yeah, here's April's events, and then they were like, oh, we'll just sneak another one in there. Oh look, there's 1 day gap there. Let's cram a Dynamax weekend in. Not happening. But Return of Shadow Mewtwo would be a popular one, because the amount of times that people ask when Mewtwo's coming back in, because that is one of the dex entries that they need. Yeah. You hope that they're going to have a slow May because they're getting ready for Go Fests. Yeah, hopefully they're building up to something. Hopefully it's a little bit crappy so that we've, like, just give us rubbish. Oh, and Dynamax Rookidee's coming. I've just seen that. Dynamax Rookidee. Interesting. Okay, that's come round quick. Hello, Yoberto. How are we doing? So the raid day hasn't been said, so it's going to be interesting. Max Mondays, Mega Raids, Max Battles, Spotlight Hours. So, events. Growing Up event, we already know about that one. Mega Kangaskhan, Crown Clash, we know about that. Dynamax Suicune Weekend. May Community Day. Crown Clash taken over. Oh no, are you kidding me? They're doing a Team Rocket takeover event with another event. Can they please stop doing this? I know that not everyone likes doing shadow events, rocket events, but I'm fed up of rocket events being watered down. Like, they seriously need to stop watering down shadow events, in my opinion, because the researchers are really difficult to find. Yeah, you like rocket events. Yeah, I like rocket events as well, because I don't often grind rockets, to be honest. I usually ignore them. I usually try my best to ignore them. Yeah, so when a rocket event does come around, I really like to grind them. Like, it's good how many rockets there are when there's a rocket event, obviously, but it's the field researchers for me that are so watered down when it's combined with another event. Like, they've done this for the past couple of years, really, haven't they? Because I only remember a couple of rocket events that weren't combined with another event. But, like, before they started combining it with other events, the field research was so much better. It was like defeat 2 Team Rockets for a mysterious component, and you could find so many of them. And you could stack your radars. It was so good. But now, like, the field research it's in amongst other stuff, and it's just not quite as good. Got your second ever Shiny Shadow. Nicely. Oh, no way. Shiny Shadow Dratini. That's insane. Congrats. Yeah, exactly. Make them their own event. Apart from, yeah, I don't want a Team Rocket event with another event. I want just a Team Rocket event, because it waters down the research so much, and it's so hard to find those researchers that give you mysterious components. It's so hard. You do every rocket that you see, so you feel like you should have had more. Yeah, for me, the worst task is actually trading stuff. No active players. Yeah, I'm lucky that Dan has a Go Plus and a phone to play Pokemon Go so that I can do trades with him. But yeah, like, the whole trading thing for a lot of people is just insane, isn't it? So many people just, yeah. They need to increase the trade distance. Like 100 meters is not enough. They need to increase it more so that you could potentially trade with someone down the street. We're gonna get another masterwork for Volcanion. Is that? You just said over there. So can you still do remote raiding then on shadows or generally? So I have no raids right now, but shadow raid you can't remote raid in a minute. Yeah, you can do like a split screen thing, can't you? It is possible to split screen. Just got a shiny scatterbug. Again. Elegant. Have I got that one? Right. Shiny scatterbugs. Do they... So if you had a shiny elegant scatterbug and I didn't have a shiny elegant scatterbug, but I've obviously got other shiny scatterbugs, would that count as a trade that I've not got? Because I'm not sure. Delay penalty, how you doing? Oh, my nose is itchy. Right, let's do some trades. We got some long distance trades just here. Let's go. 5,000 kilometers. One way to find out. Yeah, I assume that it's not like an extra special trade that you've not got, because you've got one shiny scatterbug, surely. Surely. Is it storage clearing up time? It is. I'm just doing a few trades with Dan to start with, trying to get some distance Pokemon in there. But yes, it is trade. It is storage sort time, because at the minute I think I've got like 30 spaces, so it's pretty disgusting right now. Oh, of course he's not got the new Pokemon. Right, Cherubi, Australia. That's from. Oops, thank you very much, game. Love the glitch. Oop. Snorlax outside. I'll have that. How you doing, Ramirez? Are you all set? Omar, thanks. Keep forgetting to do special trades with your alts. Haven't raided in a couple of weeks. Yeah, I suppose you could always do like your like random shinies, couldn't you, every so often? Any shinies today? I have got a shiny Gulpin today, didn't I? I got myself a shiny Gulpin. Hello, I'm pressing on my character. What in the hell? Excuse me, game. I'm pressing buttons. Okay, maybe not. Let's try that again. What? Okay. Wait, so we catch the shiny. Yeah, the game's really glitchy, isn't it, at the minute? Proper glitchy. I think your finger's dead. I think my game is dead. Oh, wow, because I was doing a trade with Dan. Why did that not pop straight back up? Oh, there we go. Right. 16,000 kilometers. Right, that worked. Oh, let me put the screen back up. Apologies. Start. Screencast. Swipe. Go. Bow. Bow. Ooh, Angel Bestie's next interaction. Not too bad. Chills, welcome in. How are we doing? You enjoying the room? What do you think? Does it look cute? You're going to give me 100% Palkia, are you? Delayed penalty. I seriously can't believe that they carried on typing in chat when I'd ended. That's just madness. They were on something, they were. I saw that message. I saw your screenshot when I was eating my food earlier and I was trying to catch up on messages and I was like, what in the actual hell? It's the way that he's like, do you want it? It's like, she's gone now. Do you actually want it? People seriously crack me up. Right, trade. Trade. Ooh, although there's a Grookey there. Let's trade that. Oh dear. Birdman, how we doing? Welcome in. Oh, right, I should brush my hair as well because I've put some stuff in it to try and make it go shiny when I dry it. And it's gone a bit crunchy. Right, I need to do my gifts as well. Oh, thank you. I look like I'm glowing. Thank you. Beans, can I trade with you? No, if I had a quid every time. No. Love it. Have I seen the hair colour line that Hayley Williams from Paramore's brought out? No, I've not. I didn't know that she'd brought out a hair brand. Hold on. Hayley Williams hair dye. Because I used a different one last time around. Good Dye Young, is it called? Yeah, Good Dye Young was created by Hayley Williams, the lead singer of Paramore. Whoa, them hair colours. A freaking neon green hair. Imagine. That would be so nice. Wow, and they're not crazy money either. Tempt 'em. Yeah, they're not crazy money. I might have to try it out because I tried a different one this time around and it seems to have stuck a bit better. I've got IRL in my title, haven't I? I've just realised it's in my title still. Hold on, let me update that. That's funny. What's my guess for next com days? I don't know. No idea. I don't pay attention enough to the game to know the sort of format that it falls into. So I know I go as far as like knowing that June is the dragon one, but none of the others. Not sure. What? Kanye West started streaming on Twitch today and he got banned after 7 minutes. Maybe longer than he usually lasts. That's funny though. Not a shocker, no. Imagine, yeah, so many controversial people have like tried streaming on Twitch and stuff. May seems to have been Big Candy evolution Pokemon in the past. Ooh. Okay. When was Noibat Comday? Because that's a dragon type, but it's also a Big Candy. Noibat's a difficult one. Have I seen the State of Eastwood's avatar? I haven't. No. What has he done to it? Is that February? Nah, Noibat was before that. Oh, was it? Maybe. No, actually, maybe. February 2023. Oh, fair enough then. So you got an apron. We need to get we need to get Eastwood doing cooking classes. Defo February. Let's have a look. Noibat. Oh yeah, 5th of February. I apologise. Feels like longer ago than that. Alright, I need to see Eastwood's avatar now. That is hilarious. Oh, sheep, 29 months have been here. Way too long. Excuse me. Sheep, you love in the room. Thank you. Let me take my screencast down for a sec. How ridiculously cute is that? Because you can even see my PC at the side as well. If I twizzle you guys that way a tiny little bit, that's my PC in there. My little bulbas that are in there. And my monitor. Dead cute though, isn't that? Dead cute. I love it. So we had Sprigatito Fuecoco, Quaxley for May, unless they throw a curveball, you think. Ah, that would make sense, actually. That would really make sense. Is it a shiny Snorlax or a normal one? It's a normal Snorlax. Just a normal Snorlax. Just a big Snorlax, though. Caitlin, no disrespect, but you look like you'd make an awful garlic bread. Garlic bread. Garlic. I make a decent garlic bread, but I make a garlic bread. I kind of like mildly undercooked garlic, so it's a little bit kind of spicy. I quite like that. So that it kind of like tingles your mouth. I quite like that. What do you do garlic bread with? Like chili, mainly spaghetti bolognese, to be honest. It's not often that I eat garlic bread, really, because I don't really eat that much bread. You make your own garlic, but same, I do. Because, like, those ones from the supermarket, they've not really got any kind of garlic in, have they? Like... yeah, they've not really got any garlic in. They're not half as nice. I make good Scotch eggs. I do. Thank you. And I make some huge sausage rolls. Yeah, we went camping one time and I was like, oh, we'll need snacks for in the car. I'll make some sausage rolls. And not gonna lie, this sausage roll was the size of my forearm. It was massive. It was huge. This sausage roll. another waste spot's come through. Unfortunately, your community has decided not to accept your waste spot on this nomination, and that was the. Hold on, I've got to look this up. Are you kidding me? You declined me for that one. Are you actually kidding me? That got declined. Hold on. I need to see this. Why? Submission is not likely permanent or distinct. These people reviewing these. What the actual... What the actual... Right. So, waste spot submission for Grenna Woods / Low Hall Woods. We subbed this in on Wednesday. So, this has been declined because it is likely not permanent or distinct. It's a fucking 8-foot pole. That should have seriously been easy accepted. Yeah, because there's literally one. There's literally one 200 yards down. I have had some absolute BS reasons. Yeah, so much stuff to appeal. I've had so many declined for absolute rubbish reasons. Literally, people just saying that it's not permanent. It's like it's a freaking sign that's been there for 20 bloody years. Oh, my life. Right, I've got a lucky Sprigatito. That guy, Flash Junior's asking me to flash. Give me a sec. Hold on. I've got an app for this. There, is that what you wanted?
Emotional damage.
Good flash, 10 out of 10, thanks. I really can't believe that's been declined. I seriously can't believe that's been declined. I'm using, right, if I went through all of my Wayfarer ones that I've put in for the last months, like a third of them have been declined for being seasonal or not, or not permanent. Like, I've got so many now that I've got to appeal, and I can only do 2 appeals a month. I swear it's just some salty person. I swear it's just some salty person that's had stuff declined at their end. Do I have a Gigantamax Snorlax? I have. Do I have a good Gigantamax Snorlax? No. I spent the whole day raiding, and I didn't get a good one. Yeah, it's because... Oh, is that the easiest thing to reject on? Is that like the first drop down? I can't remember. I don't tend to decline people, to be honest. No, they don't see your name when they send it in. No, they don't. It's all completely anonymous at your end, unless, like, I've obviously done it on stream and someone's seen it. Do I have a shiny Snorlax? I don't. No, I never got the shiny Snorlax. I tried so hard. I think... Did I do, like, 15 Gigantamax Snorlax battles? And I only caught 10 of them. No. Serious, there's someone in your area that reports stops. What reasons are they giving for reporting him? Who's taking a break from walking? Yes, I'm taking a break from walking. I walk most of the time 10,000 steps a day. I usually walk around for about 3 hours at a time. You have tuned in on the one day that I'm at home for a couple of hours sitting down. Is that okay? You did 8. Oh, got the shiny on number 3. Congrats. That's so cool. Congrats. Cool Snorlax. I love it. It's amazing, isn't it? Right. Hold on. Sorry, Dan. I'm just going to have to take a time out for a second, and I need to open up some gifts. So, VIPs. How have I not freaking sent you gifts? Seriously. I went through all my bloody VIPs earlier. Sorry. Right. Sport note. Let's open your gift. Let's send you a gift. Jeez. Must have been lucky. 6 Gmax, Snorlax battles, caught 5, 2 shiny, 1 hundo. That is insane. As if. That is insane. Taran, welcome in. Hello. You never got a Gmax Snorlax. Heather, I can't trade you on. Right, Alley Cat, let's open up your gift. Compo for them when? They're not acknowledging it. They're not even acknowledging it. Like, they acknowledged so early on there was something wrong with them not spawning on all the power spots, but they never even acknowledged that you couldn't freaking catch the things. Taran, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, they would. They'd need to give out so much compensation. I really don't know why, when they realised that the throw circle, the catch circle was so off, why they didn't just go, okay, yeah, we're doubling up everyone's balls now. Because Eastwood hardly lost any, and he was doubling up each time. Like, why not just do that? Like, that would be the easiest thing. I feel sorry for New Zealanders, because they literally didn't get anything, and they were affected the worst. Like, they couldn't get stuff on power spots. Stuff wasn't on power spots. The throw circle was off, and then Niantic were like, "Oh, okay, yeah, we're sorry about that. We'll give you an extra 2 hours if your raid day's still active." But their raid day was long gone. I felt so bad for them. They got nothing. Fluffy, how many days? 4 more days. Let's open up your gift. Simple fix. Make it a pretty much guaranteed catch. Yeah. Yeah, surely they can literally just tinker in there and just go, okay, let's just change that, I don't know, 60% catch rate for an excellent curveball throw to being 100% catch rate or something like that. It's ridiculous. So Junebug, you become a VIP using channel points on Twitch. So the VIP system is only available on Twitch. I don't have VIPs via YouTube, I'm afraid. My main channel is Twitch. So VIP, 11,111 channel points. You get channel points by watching on Twitch. And then you redeem those towards certain things on Twitch, sending gifts, opening gifts, everything like that. And you can redeem it for Fast Track to Ultra Friends. And then once you get to Ultra Friends, you can do Fast Track to Best Friends, which gets you a gift sent every day. It gets you a gift opened at least twice a week, and priority with gifts as well. Cat Sparrow, welcome in. I'm live again. I am. We're still live. My friends list is really quite full right now. If you're wanting to redeem something, or if you're wanting gifts or anything like that, I can add people, but I'm trying to keep my friends list free-ish for raids and stuff like that, and have a new wave of people coming in, because yes, I know I've had to delete people second time today that I've been called out for deleting people, but I make it very clear that I have to delete people once I get to best friends with someone. I think that's the most fair way of doing it without having to paywall it. I let everyone onto the... Who was giving me that? Who sent me that gift? Museum of Sex. Keeping that. Yeah, I try and let everyone onto the friends list and it not be a paid thing. And then once you get to best friends, or if you're inactive, then I delete people. That's, in my opinion, the fairest way of doing it. Yeah, but does he have anything from Rasputin in there? How many shinies do I have? Ooh, how many shinies do you think I've got, guys? $69. Over 1,000, you thinking? So I'm not generally one to delete shinies often. I need to do better at deleting Comday shinies. 1,076, 2,600, 435, you thinking? Chills, you thinking 120 shinies? Oh, it'd be more than that. I know that much. You'd be surprised, Paulie. They've got all sorts in there. They've got chairs and all sorts. Not chairs that you'd like to sit down on, like, but 1,436, you're thinking 1,862, 1,500. 2K plus, you thinking 420. Right, let's open up my shinies. See who was closest. Scatterbug first. Non-shiny. 190. There, I think that's the only Scatterbug it's given me. Right, shinies. Pokemon. Shinies. And 1,870. Jeez, Rip. Frickin' hell, you were close. You're within 20 guesses there. That's insane. Memes, what's the fastest way to get the sweet and the tart apples? Catching a lot of stuff. Mossy lore modules are your best bet to get yourself Applins. But certain spawns give you potentially sweet and tart apples, don't they? What spawns can actually give you the sweet and the tart? I can't actually see that info on here, interestingly enough. I know that Delibird does. What other ones do? Wait, congrats, Rip. Only 2 apples in the wild today. Yeah, in the wild, they're crazy rare. They're crazy, crazy rare in the wild. Yeah, Mossy Lore modules are about your best bet. You could always pop a Mossy Lore module or 2 on Sunday, Community Day, and it would last for 3 hours. You could always pop a Mossy Lore module at like 5 to 5 p.m. because then it would still last for 3 hours and you're less likely to get event spawns from that then you're more likely to get Applins. No! Lofi got a 98% Applin. 15, 15, 14. Are you kidding? Yeah, if you can beat people to the normal laws, the Mossy Lore mod. I think that a lot of people are going to put Mossy Lore modules down because when there's been a community day where you need a magnetic lore module, A lot of people have been really good at putting down the magnetic lore modules so that people can actually then evolve stuff. It's quite good. You want me to sleep on the Snorlax's belly? We've already done that for a little subathon. You got a Shundo Eve outside your house. That's the dream. Leonardo, I do not have an OnlyFans. I feel like I need this written on my forehead. They might be adding hyper training. Ooh. Yeah, actually, that would be a good hundo. That'd be a nice little hundo. I don't know whether they would... Yeah, I don't know how many of them they'd give us, those bottle cap type of things. Birdman, you want a summer event with Charmander that doesn't have a dumb party hat. You don't like the hats? You don't like the hats? Are you kidding? No. How can you not like the hats? You got a tart apple from a Bound Sweet as well. Ooh. Only good Charmanders have dumbass hats, exactly. Unless they're from field research, in which case you can't get a dumbass Charmander from normal field research with a hat. It comes without a hat. Because I was robbed of a costume hundo Charmander when it was the Pokemon birthday event. I got a field research that gave me a Charmander encounter, and it was a 420. I knew straight away it was a hundo, and it didn't have the hat. I was really sad. Mossy Law started at 1650, will last for 3 hours. 2 stops at the cemetery near your house and never load up for com days. Ooh, nice. Yeah, you've probably got a better chance at getting Applins if you are popping those laws like after com day hours as well. Opposites attract. So more additions to the hyper training system. Remote raid battles now appear to be complete. Just waiting to be enabled. Party play with weekly tasks. Ooh, nice, good. I've been asking for different party plays for a while because the party plays are a little bit vanilla right now, aren't they? They're kind of boring, the party plays. So, save switching megas for Candy, use Mega Obama Snow. How are we spelling Obama Snow? A-B. Obama Snow. Grass and Ice type, good call. Sounds like a community party plays idea that you had. Why, what was that, sorry? What was the party play idea that you had? Right, I've got a couple of minutes until the day's over. Right, let's open their gift up. She's country is one interaction away from besties. Likely wait for com date. Yeah, that's fair enough. I wouldn't usually pop a best friends unless it was a big event or anything like that, and even then I kind of leave it for a little while. I don't tend to pop best friends unless someone's already said I don't need the XP kind of thing. Right, let's see if there's any people to line up for Ultra Friends at the weekends. I don't think so. How many raid passes will be enough for Paris? 200. Holy crap. Working on level 49. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't usually pop a besties, especially unless like they were unless they'd sent me a gift and it had been sat there for a little while and they were already a level 50, at which case I'm thinking that they're probably wanting me to pop it whenever. But yeah, other than that, I wouldn't necessarily pop a best friends. And if I do pop a best friends, then I would wait till it's that person's com day time, really. Yes, 200's wild, but it's a big event. Oh, there we go. Different day. Bam. New field research. What research has it given me? New spawn. Catch 5 Pokemon. Bin. Right, any scatterbugs? Is it going to give me any scatterbugs? Pogo Doms, how you doing? Welcome in. Any scatterbugs? Ooh, 2. 2 scatterbugs. Shundo Eevee is your 380th hundo. Holy crap. Oh, I've got that drink now. So, your idea was where you could have 20 to 30 people in a party play, hopefully from anywhere, and complete like big weekly tasks for some good rewards, and that was your idea. You think that's what they're going to be bringing out? That would be cool, because yeah, that would be nice, because I think that's one of the good things about like global challenges is that you can see on your friends list who's top spot on that. Because that's one of my favourite things about party players, that it encourages a little bit of like friendly competition. Yeah, I quite like that. So I got the Snorlax skin from AliExpress, I believe. Speaking of which, I've got something else. And then I bought all the stuff from Amazon and I stuffed it myself. It took hours. The Snorlax weighs 18 kilograms. It's amazing. Why are you getting apples from Mossy Low modules? Turn into other Pokemon that aren't Applin. But that's not too bad, Speedy, because it potentially turns into different Pokemon. And there's a chance. Do they potentially give tart and sweet apples as well? Maybe. Yeah, some of them drop apples or berries when they're caught as well. I was just reading that here. So, catching Delibird or Squovet will award berries. So I'm guessing that means the apples as well. So Delibird, Squovet potentially may give you apples. So that's good for that, because like getting candy for Applin it's kind of difficult, but it's not impossible. It's kind of difficult, but it's not impossible. But getting the actual apples to do the evolutions is the difficult part. So you need 200 candy and then 20 of each to evolve. Easy. I've got 200 candy, but I ain't got the other evolution items. So you do kind of want the other rubbish as well. It's not bad. Paras executes Tangela for the apples delivered. Delibird and Squovet for the berries. Okay, so Paras executes Tangela, I'm thinking. And then there's 4 more forms to get. Fab. Yeah, I've popped mine into gyms, if you've not already noticed. I've been feeding mine on gyms. Let's do a little berry feed. Berry feed. Let's see if we can get some candies. Who thinks we can get some candies in all of these Applins that we've got on gyms? See if it works. Oh, Paula, you're having a mare today, aren't you? Look at you. Right, none from that. I have got 3 more Applins to go at. See if we can get any candies from these. Nope, not a single candy there. Not that button. Can they please fix that? Wait, yes, I saw, I've seen the Tink Tinks. Is this going to give me any candies? None from that one. Right, let's feed the Tink Tinks, see if it gives me any candy. Because I was doing this earlier. I was feeding the gyms up and I didn't get any candy when I was feeding my Tinker Tinks. I didn't get any candy when I was feeding my Applins. And then I went and I fed a Ralts and it dropped 2 freaking candy, one after another. I didn't want that. Do I not feed the yellow one? I tend to feed nanabs and raspberries because I don't know how I've done it. I've got 1,000 bloody nanabs. 4 days ago, not even 4 days ago, I only had 500 nanabs. Like, I can't get away from nanabs. And I have been burying gyms as well, I promise. No, I'm feeding him. Repo won't be happy with you. He'd be telling you off. Right, I'm going to carry on actually feeding the rest of that gym. May as well. But no, I don't tend to feed the yellow one. I tend to feed nanabs because I don't really use nanabs quite as well. I use pineapples fairly often. I've been pineapping an awful lot during this event because of obviously the Applins and everything like that. Oh, of course, it gave me a freaking candy for that, didn't it? Of course. And raspberries, I'll feed them to gyms just because it's the first one in the tray. And then obviously I can goldenraz to fully heal it, kind of thing. Can't be arsed feeding berries, just gonna go into the trash. I'm gonna tell on you. I'm gonna tell Repo. Yes, it's fine. I'll leave it on. Because it's not the easiest thing to get everything off of there. It's fine. Plus, I don't think they read anyway. Save that gym while you were on the low. Someone tried taking it while you were there. What? Yeah, we do get the odd people coming in actually playing Pokemon Go, though. Actual people. You only keep the golden ones. Ouch. Okay. He's everywhere, Lee. Of course he is. Brandon, I'm doing good, thank you. Wonder if movies over there are different to USA movies. Yeah, we don't call them movies and we don't clap at the ends. Except a lot of people do actually call them movies. They're films. Blunt but true. Straight to the point. That's what it was. You knew who it were. Dirty, as if. Right, let's pin some postcards. So, garden, 4 out of 15. Let's just pin a couple of mine. Yes, definitely films. Right, here we go. Let's pin 3 of our own gifts. There's 1. There's 2. And there is 3. Pineapples are fed or binned. Useless. The event research requires using more berries. You more often than not got the silver and golden raspberries, 500 of each. Oh no, I quite like using a pineapple because one thing that you can also do when you're kind of getting close on your space is you can put a pineapple on a Pokemon and then stack it. I don't think I've got anything to work on here now. Yeah, but you can put a pineapple on a Pokemon and then put it into your stack and it'll still have the pineapple there. So it was that local trainer that came and did Pogo once with you. What? Oh, I wasn't doing the right thing. I was pressing on it like I was burying a gem. I was like, why is this berry stuck to my hand? What am I doing? Oh dear. What's going on? Note Sue. Hello, girl, my future girlfriend. Do you want me to all the digits of pi that can fit in the comments? Huh? Birdman, how we doing? I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know whether my brain's not braining or it's just normal chat. I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god. Right, we fed the buddy. Let's claim that. Let's claim that. Right, we've still not even bloody sorted the Pokemon storage. Where am I at? Right, we can get rid of a load of these because these are traded. So let's just sort through some of these. So if I'm just going to do some random deletes now, let me just get rid of a load of them. Okay, select all, transfer, bam. Trainer name slipped your mind. Something Dan, wasn't it? Dan, I think. Tenacious Dan. Is that him? I'm trying to think. Right, so if you would like my search string to quickly... Oh, it wasn't him. Oh, I'm not sure. So if you'd like my search string to quickly sort your Pokemon storage, this is to just do a mass delete. There's my search string that I usually use. Lol. Hold on, what's lol says? You're going to give me 1,000. 1,000 watts? That's the question. I need more information before I agree to any of this. Vihan, welcome in. Just to declare, and now you've got 170 spaces. I have got 78. Quick maths. Right, let me just get rid of a load of these. So a lot of these are traded. Let's just get rid of a load of these. And I think I probably need to go through my costume Pokemon as well, because I'm going to have a load of Florigatos and a load of... Not Eevees. Pikachus. That's the other one. Got 13 space. Jeez. No, so that search string is not PvP friendly. If you're wanting to search for PvP IVs, then you'll need to do 0 attack and 3 HP and 3 defense. Voila. And that will show you the more optimal PvP IVs. So we took Bandstand and Sword Trainer name, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't know. So 0 to 1 attack, 3 to 4 defense, 3 to 4 HP. That also works. So if you were to search 0 to 1 attack, 3 to 4 defense and 3 to 4 HP. 3-4, if I can type it. There. Oh, thank you for the follow. Esk, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Oh, Andy. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know who you mean now. I didn't know he still played. Just waiting for my headphones to come back on. I think they died. Must have done. Right, there we go. We've got a PvP IV there, apparently. Although I'm not going to save that. But there you go. So, PvP. Search string, if you would like that, is 0 to 1 attack. And 3 to 4 HP and 3 to 4 defense. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Paulie, for bringing that up. And then if you would like to save that search string for future, you can obviously search it up at the top or paste it in or whatever. Then press across and then press on the See More button. Except it's not working for me. Press on the See More button. There we go. And then you'll see your recent searches. Here is the most recent search that I made. That was the PvP IVs search string. You can then press and hold down on that. There we go. You saw the game refresh then. And then if you press See Less, and then look down here at the end, you will see that search string just there. All the way over on the other side, and that's the PvP search string, and that's now saved as a default search string, so I can just come back to that each time. And then if you're wanting to rename that so you actually know what it means, so that you're not just looking at a load of random numbers and letters, then you can press and hold down on it once again when my finger works. There we go. And rename it or remove it if you didn't do the right thing. So, Chief, what is the reason you want 0 attack for PvP? You always just use the closest to IV PvP. It's all to do with the CP of the Pokemon. I don't fully entirely know. I'm not going to try and explain it because I don't do PvP. Someone else is welcome to jump in right now. Corriball, thanks for joining us. Good night. Oh, thank you, Paul. Look at that. Paul's put the search string in. Nice one. But it's all to do with how much you can power it up, that kind of thing. You just lost. Me too. Me too. So it makes them more tanky with the lower attack. Higher attack can win tide charge attacks, though. So the attack stat doesn't actually help much towards PvP, apparently. There we go. Several answers. I hope that answered it. Apologies that I couldn't answer it. I'm not really a PvPer. I've tried to read up a bit about it, but I learn by doing things, and I haven't done it. Right. So that's my PvP IV search string there. I'm going to actually save that as a search string. There we go. And let's do assault. So I'm first of all actually going to get rid of my
as a new iPhone user,
costumes.
there will be some of us that'll be able to help tell you how to do things. You can do some very
so use the
fun things,
PvPIV website,
things
that will
like
really help
creating a
as well. So
shortcut,
yeah, you could
so when
always
plug
you can
your
always
phone
grab
into
a search
charge, it
string
says,
like that,
"Thank you,
and then
Daddy
that
Lal."
will grab a general array of Pokemon that could potentially be PvPIVs, and then it would be a case of putting those individually into websites so that you can double check those IVs really. But thanks for the help. So I don't do PvP. I'm not going to be answering questions about PvP, I'm afraid. I wouldn't know what the best Pokemon is in PvP. It depends whether you're doing different seasonal cups. Depends whether you're doing Master League, Ultra League, Great League. Oh, hold on. My headphones died. Mike, thank you for the bits. Replay. Let me listen to this. My dear, how old are you?
Mike Lucas cheered 100 bits. As a new iPhone user, there will be some of us that'll be able to help tell you how to do things. You can do some very fun things, including things like creating a shortcut so when you plug your phone into charge it says "Thank you, Daddy Lal."
Thank you. I mean, that's always useful. I don't know whether I'd quite like that, given the amount of times that I will need to charge my phone when I'm out and about IRL streaming, but okay. My camera gave up again. It's really weird how it just randomly unfocuses. Arcan, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hello. Reminds me of Tesla. People making their Teslas make weird noises when they chug the plugs in. Plug the plugs in. So I don't have a Switch 2 either, I'm afraid, so I can't really give my piece about that either. Ah, Catch, you're too sweet. Please go to sleep, though, if you need to. You need to get all your sleep for Dynamax Entei. It's called Routines on Samsung. Oh, never even tested it. I've hardly done anything on my Samsung, to be honest. So... No, Chief, honestly, we've all been there at some point. It's good to ask. I'm always interested when someone asks. I don't know. I still don't fully understand it because I don't really do PvP. So it's always nice when someone does ask it and it kind of refreshes my memory as to why exactly it does it. Oh, there we go. Paulie's got an answer for you. So Paulie says that when calculating CP, the equation is heavily weighted towards the attack over the defense and the HP. You believe it's worked out with at least 40% on the attack, with the remainder on both its defense and the HP. For Great and Ultra League, you need to get Pokemon as high level as possible while not breaking the limit. So a level 50 Medicham will last longer in a battle than one level 40. The attack stats only matters when facing a mirror Pokemon, i.e. Medicham v Medicham. Paulie, thank you. Writing it down. Love it. I'll try and memorise that one. Love it. Jack, I sound northern, Lancashire. No. How about if I said A up? Jeez. War of the Roses. You liking the Eevee? It's dope. Which Eevee? That one or the lamp that other chat can see? I got several. Right, why have I got so many PvP Pikachus? Right, let's carry on. So, let's actually get rid of a load of Pokies. So, I'm going to do my deletes tag. So, the delete tag that I've got here is 0, 1, and 2 star age 0. So, I'm going to take the age 0 part. And I'm going to go age 0 to 11. And I'm going to take off the exclamation mark favourite thing. And the exclamation mark costume. Right. Let's have a look down these. We've got 120 potentially bad costume Pokemon here. 120 potentially. So let's just... I might just do a mass transfer on them, to be honest. I might keep the Captain's Hat Pikas, but I'm not going to keep the Florigatos with the hats. Camerupt, I was going to trade that to Dan. I'm not obviously going to bother doing that. I've got a Sharpedo. I'll tag that for trade. Everything else I think I'm more or less going to get rid of, you know. Yeah, so if you're only just starting out with PvP, I wouldn't stress on it too much. No, just kind of enjoy it if you can. So, best analogy you can give is it's like packing a suitcase for a holiday. You want to be able to cram as much in your bag as possible while not going over the limits. Yeah. So, that would be like instead of packing jumpers, you'd pack bikinis. Yeah? Yes, I've got 35k EV candies. Right, let's get rid of a load of these. I'm going to save some of the Pikachu, so I'm going to change it by combat power. I'll save some of the high Florigatos for some trades. So let me just go through these now. So these are all 0, 1 and 2 stars, so they're not going to be amazing. So let's tag them for trade. And let's go down the list a little bit. I'm going to save some of the high Pikachus for some trades as well. There, that'll do. Actually, I'll save 10. Tag, trade, boom. And then I think everything else I'm going to just get rid of. And obviously if it's favorited, it won't transfer. Let's go. Keep the apples for next week. Yes, they're favorited, don't worry. Yeah, I'm not going to get rid of any of the Applins. I'm keeping them. Definitely going to be keeping them for the 11th of May when it's the 2 times transfer spotlight hour, even if I don't manage to trade them before then. Right, 96. Let's go. Bam. Of course, you got to wear a bikini. You got to have a bikini for nearly every single day as well. Abdullah, welcome in. I'm doing good, thank you. Right, I'm going to plug my headphones back in because these are seriously dying. I love these headphones, but I always forget to charge them. Right, let's go through this again. Let's see if there's any later than age 11. So age 11, let's stay to age 19. Ooh, we got the Eevees with the flower crowns in here and then some Applins. I'm going to get rid of the Eevees because don't really need them. I'm going to get rid of the Pikachu as well. Not really needed. Why would you be arrested? Bikini for every day, of course. Yeah, you got to have a different coloured one so it definitely doesn't like you got the same one. I got so many. I am British, yes. I bought new ones before I went to Greece a few years ago and I've still got them. They still look decent. Right, I'm just seeing if I've had any wayfarers through. I don't think so. No, no more. Exactly. I've got a Pokemon bikini as well. It's cute. Right, so that's my costumes sorted through. I'll see if there's any other costumes in there. So I'll do age 20 to 50. Ooh, we got some Mudbrays in here. Is there any other random costumes? There's going to be all my Eevees in here, isn't there? Pikachus with the different various hats and everything. We've got some Jangmo-Os that I've not traded. I'm going to get rid of a load of them Pikas, you know. Look at them. I've got far too many. Let's get rid of some of them. So after that, I'm going to type and Pikachu to just narrow it down to the Pikachus. So if I sort them by number, it sorts them by the costume as well. And then I just want to delete the low CP ones. So if I then type in and CP, that works, doesn't it? I think CP 10 to 200. There, that's all my fairly low ones. 10 to 300. There, we've got some fairly low CP ones there. Let's get rid of them. Oh yes, you saw some of my bikinis when we did the birthday subathon and we had the hot tub streams. Yeah, that was good. We need to get somewhere else with hot tub. That was good. That had me so tempted to buy my own hot tub. So gaming, nope, I am not spoofing. I am sat at home on my own game. We're sorting my Pokemon storage. We're not catching Pokemon. No, I'm not an official Pokemon Go person. Right, let's get rid of all of them. 62 to get rid of. I can't see people really wanting them, to be honest. Let's go. 62 gone. So, you found that you've got 2 Pokemon with 0 attack, full defense, full HP. That should be good, Lofi. That should be really good, depending on what they are. So you've got a shiny 0-15-15 Mankey. That is going to be insane. Primeape was like the Pokemon to go at. Ah, Jack, YouTube algorithm brought you here. Just grabbed your sub. Nice one. Never played Pokemon Go, but you enjoy the style. Thank you. Yeah, Primeape should be a decent one. 0-15-15, I think they said, yeah. Yes, there is a crazy amount of spoofers, isn't there, on like YouTube Shorts, TikToks and everything. The amount of times when I'll be scrolling through TikTok and someone will literally be spoofing. But the easiest way of telling someone is spoofing on TikTok or YouTube or anywhere really is the username. They'll always have the username cut off, which is why I've made a point of leaving my username on YouTube so it doesn't look like I'm spoofing. So on the odd occasion when I do tab into my username, people aren't like, oh yeah, she's spoofing, let's report her. Yeah, that's the easiest way of telling. Ah, Channy, nice one. Thanks for sharing. Love it. Demon Lord. Ding ding. Number 2. No, we're not on OnlyFans. Only the second one this evening. Yes. The wings on my character are... Is it Naganadel? I can't remember. Or is it the Poipole? I can't remember. Let's have a look. Style. Accessories? Are wings an accessory? I'm not sure. Leg, gloves, belts, masks, bottoms, tops, legs wear. I don't know. Can't remember. Can't remember what they are. Is it bag? Does it come under bag? Oh yeah, there we go. Don't ask me what they are. It's not putting the name next to them. No name next to it. Don't ask me what they are. Oh, yeah, it's backpacking up. Cute. I just like the outfit. I'd wear that in real life. I was really tempted to buy some wings for my backpack. I thought it was a bit unnecessary. I carry enough stuff as it is. I don't need extra stuff. I was tempted. So, Whirling Tornado. No raids, I'm afraid. It is 12:35 a.m. There is no raids. Ah, nice one, Kat. Thank you. Yeah, they do need a better shop system, don't they? Yeah, they do. They really do. Yes, freaking amazing that Snorlaxes are spawning more often in the wild. It's really good. I'm kind of sad that there's no mega that will give you extra candy for normal types, your Snorlaxes and the Applins. That's kind of sad. Right, let's get rid of some more Pokemon. So that actually made a decent amount of space. Let me just sort through some of these that I've just traded as well. Because I've probably got a decent amount here to get rid of that I've just traded. Right, let's get rid of all of them. Except I'm going to have to transfer the Sprigatito separately, aren't I? Right, 39 to get rid of. Let's go. Wow, you were out for half an hour. Easily find 5 Snorlaxes. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I suppose during this event you could always set Snorlax to be like your nearby Pokemon, couldn't you? So if you went into your Pokedex and then search, which is a hidden little button just down here, and then type in Snorlax, S-N-O-R, and then you can turn that on as being your alert Pokemon. I was trying to press the button then. So it will show me all the Snorlaxes that are on nearby Pokestops now. And there are 2 on my nearby. And that will also send you push notifications as well if you have push notifications set for Pokemon Go. So don't Mega Pidgey, Lopunny and Kanga give normal candy? They do. Yes, but they don't do grass types at the same time. Yeah, they don't do grass types at the same time, unfortunately. If that's what you mean in Lee. Have I just skipped in halfway through a conversation? Yeah, I was trying to think if there was a normal type that was a grass type as well, or that would boost grass types at the same time. No, you're all okay. No, I said that ages ago. No normal and grass types, yeah. Is there any potential in the future? Because there's not even Groudon or anything like that. I half wanted to whether Groudon would. Peanut butter, I can't trade you. It is 100 meter radius only. None at all. Ouch, that's sad. Yeah, that's sad. But Paulie came in clutch. Mega a Bomber Snow. If you're wanting extra candies for your Vanillite community day and extra candies for your Applins that may be spawning, if you Mega and a Bomber Snow, because that is a grass and an ice type. Smart. So the only normal and grass types in the game are Dealing, Skidoo and Smoliv. None of them have a Mega. That's really sad. I can't believe there's nothing that has that. Wow. Go and belly flop on the Snorlax plush. Super chat. Right, let's carry on sorting the Pokemon storage out. Decent amount of spaces so far, though. So we got as far as the Eevee. Let's get rid of that Sprigatito, because that's not amazing. I have better Sprigatitos. And... ooh, okay, so none of these are traded now. Right, at this point, we'll do a different search string. So, if you'd like the search string to sort through your Pokemon storage... lame. I mean, if I did absolutely everything that YouTube told me to, then I wouldn't be sat still. I'd got nothing done. Right, so there's my search string for having a quick, for having a deep clean on the Pokemon storage. That's not a quick clean. You don't want to select all on this lot. So there's my search string that I usually use. This is my delete search string. This is my sorting through search string. So this excludes shinies, it excludes any traded Pokemon, excludes any shadow Pokemon, excludes any 4-star Pokemon, excludes any Pokemon that you previously megaed, excludes any tagged Pokemon, excludes any XXLs, excludes any background, excludes any legendaries, any mythicals, any raids, any Dynamax, and any Gigantamax. So after that, I then type in and age 0, just to make it a little bit more workable. Invest all your money into Bitcoin. That's funny, my name's Bitcoin. Right. So I'm looking for a 96 or above. At this point, this is the boring bit where you have to actually individually go through and appraise them. So if it's not a 96, it's going in the bin. Select all. Transfer. Go on. Any hundos? I have got loads of hundos. Hundo count right now is 248. So let's go back in with that Pokemon storage sort and take off the and age 0, and I'm going to put in and age 1 next. I got 34 to work through here, so I'm just going to do the same thing again. This is why it's important to sort your Pokemon storage once a week. I know, they need to make it so that you can filter out as well as this, because, yeah, it gets tedious, doesn't it? But this is about the easiest way of doing it that I've found. This has made it much quicker for me to sort my Pokemon storage. And we do this like once a week. So if you need motivation to sort your Pokemon storage, we sit and we do this once a week. And we just talk through it and just talk about the week and how it's gone. So... yeah, you just need to stay on top of it, and then it just doesn't get too much of a chore. Because if you're waiting until right before a big event, then you've got thousands to sort through. I saw a 96er, 96 Applin that's already favorited. Right, I think that I'm nearly there. We got a 98 Delibirds and 96 Applin, already favorited. 96 Bidoof. I feel like I've got a Hundo Bidoof, but I'll favourite that for now. 96 Squirtle, that's pretty decent. Problem is holding on to mid 3-star Pokemon. This is why you need this search string, Dr. Lucan. This search string helps you to sort through mid 3 stars because it's easy enough to get rid of really bad Pokemon, but to get rid of Pokemon that are really not that great, you do need to like individually sort it, which is what I'm doing now. So don't see anything amazing that I particularly want to keep in there. All of my Applins are favorited. Anything that's a 96 is also favorited. So let's select all. In the top right hand corner, I forgot where that was then. Although you guys can't quite see it. Select all. And YouTube definitely cannot see it. And transfer 72. Gone. 2,000 to sort through, holy crap. Dragon and Fairy is exclusive to Mega Altaria. Good job Mega Altaria is coming back around then. You had like 4 Tyrants that were mid 3 stars, not sure which one to hold on to. If they're really that mid, then maybe none. Because they are a nesting Pokemon. Right, let me sort through my Applins at which ones are the good ones and which ones are the bad ones so I can tag them up. So 301, no trade. 221, no trade. 301, 221. There. That's right, isn't it? Yep. Nice. And we got a Tink there that's for a trade, definitely. Okay, 2 days done. My Pokemon storage is now at 9418. That's not too bad. We've made nearly 400 space. I feel like we're not doing too bad there. So let's go in with that search string again to sort through and do and age 3. Ooh, okay, I've only got 3. I've only got 5 to work through there. That's me last weekend, not really doing an awful lot of catches. Age 3 to 7. Oh god, I've really not got many to go at here. Right, age 3 to 11. I think I might have hit a brick wall here. So considering that for most gameplay purposes, excluding PvP, attack is the most important stat to have maxed. For example, if you have 2096 Beldum to sort, keep the ones with 15 attack only. I'm sorry, I can't do any trades. It is 100 meters only. But no, I don't play any of the Pokemon Go games. Pokemon games. Sham, you thought you caught them all, but I ain't caught you yet. Love it. Right, let's carry on. What have I got here? I know, so much earned. Right, Tinkertink's are favorited. I got a Pawmi to sort through. I've got a Fuecoco. I've got a load of Pokemon that are raided as well. And yeah, quick sort time. Love it, Sham. Okay, so if you had a 15, 12, 15 and a 13, 14, 10, then you'd go for the 15 attack. Yeah. Right, let's sort through all of these. So anything that's not favorited, we'll get rid of. Poor Me, not great. Fuecoco, not great. Sprigatito, not great. We've got a decent Gossifleur there. That's already favorited. Squovit's pretty terrible. Blacephalon's already favorited because it's obviously tradable. And 96, 98, terrible. 96, 98. And I don't really need a 15, 12, 15 Squirtle. I've got so many Hundo Squirtles. Right, let's select all on them. When I can hold it down. There we go, select all. 12 to go out there. Go on. Sham, you're hearing the British accent. Where are you from? You're going to guess. I think you should guess where we're from, Sham. Right. Okay, let's do age 0 to 11. And take off the favourites thing. Take off the favourites. Take off the costume thing. Where's my costume tag? Have I even got a costume tag in here? I have. Let's get rid of the costume tag because I'm going to have a load of bad cats in hats. What do you call them? Florigatos. Melissa, you from France? Or are you guessing that I'm from France? You're in Birmingham now, Sham? How's the bin situation? You're thinking northeast. Right, let's sort through all of these. Let's see if we've got anything decent here. I've got 82 to sort through. That's not too shabby.
Go out there and do it for each other. Do it for yourselves, but most of all, do it for Yorkshire!
Melissa, you guessing I'm from France? When someone said about a British accent and said they were from the UK and I said yes, guess where? You're guessing now France? Correct. Yes. France and England. I hope you're joking, Melissa. I really hope you're joking. Oh. Right. Whew. Let's get rid of some Florigatos with Hattos. Right. 98, 96. And double check some of these. Caught a shiny Bidoof today. Nice, nice, nice. I've only got one shiny Bidoof. Oh, this is so annoying to do. It's so boring. I need a coffee. Ooh, right. We've got 93er. Eevee with the flower crown. Not gonna save it though. I've got better ones. Anything else to go at? Right, we've got some Pikas with the hats. I'm going to actually save the high CP Pikas with the hats. Right, we've got a 96%er. We've got another 96%er. So you realise what you've done. You're holding on to Pokemon that are 1 star. What are you doing? I don't know. Sham, you just checked my page. I'm a nice Yorkshire pudding. Love it, thanks. With extra gravy on. Crisp on the outside, fluffy on the inside. Golden. And tastes good. Right. So Florigato, I'm gonna save. Did I not get a good Florigato? I feel like I didn't get a good Florigato. I didn't get a hundo, did I? That's my best one. Ouch. I went for the shinies. Right, let's get rid of them. I'm going to save that high CP one for a trade. So tag trade gone. And I am going to save a couple of one of the Pikachus for a trade that's a nice high CP. And then anything else, I'm going to actually get rid of because I don't need it. Are we ready? 49. Gone. Too late. Piper, you lost your Pokéstop streak. Please don't tell me that your Pokéstops and your spins are out. Please don't. Cat Sparrow, you think that's Riz? Your daughter and ex-wife live in Bradford now. Is that close to you? Like an hour. You like your gravy sliced. You like proper thick gravy. You like really thick gravy. I made some proper good gravy at the weekend when it was Easter Sunday. I made lamb. You can't make lamb. I cooked lamb for the first time, a leg of lamb for the first time ever, and made gravy. And I put the weirdest thing, I put sweet potatoes in the oven and to like roast. And half an hour later, I got the tray of sweet potatoes out and they'd lost so much water. It was crazy. Like they were just sat in a bath of water. So I just chucked the water in my gravy and it was right good gravy. Even my dad said. Like, and my dad's really good at cooking. Ooh, right, that's where we're at with storage. I don't quite know what else I can sort through. I'm trying to think of what else have I got. I should get rid of some fridgies, shouldn't I? But I'm going to transfer them on Spotlight Hour, I think. No, your stop and catch have been out of sync for ages. Oh, I can't cope with that. When we were in Norway, when we were on the cruise to Norway, I could obviously catch stuff because you get your spawn of the day and the odd random spawn if you were near land. But obviously I couldn't spin a Pokéstop. So I refused to catch Pokemon because I refused my spin streak and my catch streak to be out of sync. Silk, hello, what you doing awake? Yeah, hard to fix now, I know. I don't know what I'd do if mine went out of sync. Like, what was it? Was it Saturday, I think? Because did I not stream last Saturday? I can't remember. There was one day when I didn't stream. And I think I went out at like 11 p.m. and did my catch of the day. What's this? Sorry, yeah, Paulie Gossifleur. Get rid of my Gossifleurs. Gravy should coat the roast dinner, not absorb. Yeah, I don't trust people that where the gravy just looks like an old cup of tea. I don't trust them people. Gravy needs to be thick. We just have to not spin tomorrow and then it'll be in sync. Okay, that's not bad then. All right, Lee, calm down. I had a break. I needed it, to be honest. Oh, Sham, hello. Message retracted. We noticed at like 11 p.m. that you'd not caught anything. Yeah, I was busy sorting my room. And then I was like, oh, I should really go out. So I popped my coat and my shoes on and went out with my torch at 11. So about to look at how Entei is in Australia. I've not heard of any glitches, Silk. I've not heard of any glitches this time around because people were talking about the best counters. And Australia was basically reporting that the best counters... New Zealand were basically reporting that the best counters were Gigantamax Blastoise, Gigantamax Kinglet and Blissey. No. Ah. No, it was good to have a break. I needed the break, to be honest, because, I don't know, why have I got so many small lives? Why have I got so many small lives? Let's sort that out. Gee, what? Why? Because there's just so many events in Pokemon Go, and you just find yourself just not really enjoying it sometimes. And I think you do need to just take a step back sometimes. How many 98ers have I got? Mate, like, what is this? Okay. Hello. Right, not good. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of them small lives. Don't need them. That's made a little bit of space. 12. Gone. Yes, definitely the choke point of going through Pokemon that you've previously favorited, and now you're like, what is this rubbish? Too many chores. Yeah, there is, isn't there? They really need some quality of life updates. They seriously need quality of life updates. Like the whole burying of gyms thing, the whole gifting thing. Because that was one of the good things that I liked about Star Trek, was that once you hit a certain level in Star Trek, you had a quality of life update kind of thing where it unlocked you to be able to mass do things. So in Star Trek, you had to like fly around and attack things, and you had to manually click on them each and every single time if you weren't a certain level. But if you hit a certain level, then you could click on them and be like, okay, I'm going to attack that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you'd just be like, start, go, and then like it would do it on its own. We need that kind of thing with gifting where we're just like, okay, I'm going to mass select these. These can all have a gift. Let's go. Yeah, I know. Imagine not having a zero. I know. The old days were hard. Hashtag bring back Jesse and James. They seriously need it. But yes, I am reading chats on another platform as well. You would like to see my shiny Snorlax. Which one? Would you like to see my best shiny Snorlax? How good do you think my shiny Snorlax is? What is with my Lechonks? Why have I got so many bad Lechonks? Chonka-chonks. Right. So, Chonks be gone. Nimbles be gone. 10. We're doing it. We're doing it. We are doing it. Oh, hold on. Let me look for my shiny. Is it underneath there? No. Right, let me show you my best shiny Snorlax. So I didn't manage to get a shiny Gigantamax Snorlax, but here is my shiny Snorlaxes. Oh, I actually only have one. I've traded my other ones away. There we go. I've traded my shiny Snorlaxes away because I think the last one that I traded away was the shiny Snorlax with the hat. With the cowboy hat. I've traded it away. I am left with only this. Cat Pow. Sham, you're feeling old. You've not heard of the Pokemon that you're showing. Oh, yeah. Different generations. We're in... is it Gen 8 right now? Galar. Yeah. Eevees are never pathetic. Yeah, no D-Max, G-Max announced for GoFest yet. Surely they're going to bring that into it. And Cat, you liking my background? Thank you. It's taken a lot of work. It's sort of been a month project, and it's still not 100% finished because I still have picture frames here that are ready to be stacked up that are just sat on my desk at the minute. I need to pop them on my wall. I'm planning like a 1970s themed wall over here. And, oops, sorry, I hit the microphone there. Other Ikiri bits that are going to like hold my equipment and all sorts. I've got some shelves down here that I've still not put up. I've still got this picture that I've not put up. That's actually got some dust on the top from when I was sanding. You'll like this. This is nice. I am sad that you guys can't see this on stream. Like where I normally, where I'd want it, you wouldn't be able to see it. Plus, like it'd be a bit boring because it wouldn't move. It's amazing, isn't it? And then I've got my Evolutions picture here that Confused got me for my birthday. But yeah, still not 100% finished. I still need to put some stuff up. And I am thinking maybe about doing a Pokemon mural wall. Maybe at some point. So here's my Shundos. 5 Shundos. What does the Gigantamax Lee look like then? Right, decent amount of space. See whether there's anything else random in here. So many Tinkertinks. Right, Tadbulbs. Terrible Tadbulbs. Let's get rid of my Tadbulbs. Don't need them. Ooh, one was an XXL. Let's leave that out. G-Max Lee's chimp in a Newcastle shirt. Wow. Drinking a bottle of Gateshead brown ale. Wow. Isn't it called Newcastle brown ale? Shundos are crazy rare. Shundos are ridiculously rare. Don't worry. Shundos are crazy rare. Right, we got some Fidos. I'm not going to transfer those. I got a load of Tandemaus to trade at. Ooch. Fuecocos for days. Right, let's have a look at the Fuecocos and get a load of these gone. And exclamation mark. Shiny. Right, 22 to go at. Let's get rid of a load of these. Right, 98, 96, don't need it. Oh, backgrounds, freaking backgrounds. Honestly. Newcastle Brown, but it's Brooding Egg. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that it was Brooding Gateshead. Okay, right, I should do and exclamation mark backgrounds as well, shouldn't I? And exclamation mark background. 12 to go out now. Right, let's tag them ones for trades. And oops, I meant to tag that one for a trade as well. And I'll tag that one for a trade as well. I feel like I didn't evolve my good ones when it was com day. Have I completely failed? I feel like I didn't evolve my good ones. Right, let's transfer them 6. Ugh. Nearly 500 space. Let's keep going. I know, it's the hardest thing to do, isn't it? Like, just getting rid of stuff that you don't need. So, exclamation mark shiny to not include shiny. Oops, without autocorrect. Oh, music! Thank you for the bits. 369.
Mosaic 72 cheered 100 bits. I have 30,009 J0 dust.
Way nice one, Music. It's always good to see you in stream. Thank you. Yeah, I could get the move from December com day. I could do, couldn't I? Yeah. Right. Stunfisk. Right, I'm determined to get rid of some more. So I got some Mienfoos here. 98, 96, don't want that. 96, don't want that. And let's have a look through the Stunfisks. Always feels wrong when I say that. I'm determined to have 500 space. How have I got 200? How have I got 200? How have I got 2 hundos? 2 hundo Stunfisks. How? Do I really need those different 98ers? Am I really going to use them? I'm going to bin them. I don't need them. Who cares? They're gone. You got 3 hundos. Holy crap. Why? Why have I got so many of these? Why have I favorited that? Right, let's get rid of them. Mean Foos be gone. 98 Stunfisks be gone. Only keeping the Hundos, which are favorited. Bam, bam, bam. Right, 22 gone. Yes, we've done it. Right, I've made 500 space. Whew, I'm feeling good. Yeah, tasks, probably. More than likely tasks at some point. One of your locals got a home Shundo Stunfisk in the wild. What? Lee, you've got 470 Joe Dust. You need like 1 million for point redeems. To bitch slap down for 100k. You had your chance. You had your chance last year for free. It only cost you a pint. Spider, welcome in. I play in the UK. Hello, hello. Right, I should be off. I should go. Because I'm off out for a night out with my sister tomorrow. So I need to actually pick my outfit out this evening and figure out what I'm going to actually wear. No idea. Not a clue. When I say night out, it's like an afternoony type thing, but it goes on into the evening. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to wear. I've shaved my legs, so I'm thinking skirts, although I should have fake tans. We're looking a bit pale. I need my shorts on. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to wear. No idea. But until next time. So, thank you hugely for all of the bits. Thank you for the subs as well. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. So, I won't be streaming tomorrow because I'm out more or less the whole day. Well, I won't be streaming IRL Pokemon Go because I will be out more or less the whole day. In the evening, I'm hoping to do VR. I'm hoping to do some VR in the evening. Maybe, because my room's basically all set up. I just need to hang my green screen. So, I shall see you guys hopefully tomorrow night. And if not, I shall see you for Vanillite Community Day. So, Vanillite Community Day is on Sunday. Obviously, we've got the Dynamax Entei max battles this weekend as well. But Vanillite Community Day is on Sunday, the 27th of April from 2 till 5 p.m. So the bonuses for that are increased spawns, 3 times catch XP, 3-hour lore modules, 3-hour incenses, 2 times catch candy, 2 times a chance to receive candy XL from catching Pokemon, 1 additional special trades, and trades will require 50% less Stardust up until 10 p.m. as well, 2 until 10 p.m. I don't believe that the extra candy will stack with the current Sweet Discoveries events. But yeah, it looks like a nice little event. So if you're wanting to get some extra XP candy and chance at Candy XL when you're catching your Vanillites and potentially your Applins, because if you're putting down a Mossy Lore module, your Mossy Lore modules will also last for 3 hours. And there's a chance that Applins will come from those Mossy Lore modules. So if you're wanting more bang for your buck, then Sunday's the time to be doing those Mossy Lore modules for those extra spawns. And if you mega up a Bomber Snow, that will give you extra Candy XP and chance at Candy XL when you're catching your grass, i.e. your Applins, and your ice types, your Vanillites. So, oh, sorry, I didn't even hear that. I didn't have my headphones on. My headphones on. Freaking hell, was that Ryla? No, it was Mike. Jeez, Mike. Dirty. Right, so, YouTube, I shall say goodbye to you guys first, but if you'd like a going live ping, here is the Discord. There it is. So YouTube, if you'd like to join our community over on the Discord, there it is, just there. That guy. Can you flash me again? Are you serious? We've already done this. Were you not watching earlier? You missed my flash earlier. Is that good? And if you'd like to keep up to date with us over on the socials as well, drop us a follow over on there. Drop us a follow over on the Instagram. That'd be really cool. So there it is. Love it. Right, goodbye YouTube. I shall see you tomorrow evening, perhaps for some VR. So if you've never seen a VR stream, tune back in. Well, I say tomorrow, it's technically today, Saturday evening. See you then.